welcome back everybody to another session of the Turngrave Affair, where the only thing real about the accents is how offensive they are. I'm joined, as always, by my four compatriots, and we actually left off in a little bit of a kerfuffle. The eldest member of the group, Harry Harriman, found himself assailed by a previously hanging figure. Now, before we dive too deep into these dire straits, I'm going to give everybody a chance to introduce themselves. So, Zach, being the person in the worst position presently, why don't you go ahead and introduce who you're playing?
Hello, I am Zach, and I am playing Harry Harriman, a elderly rabbit man who has the power to seemingly bring toys to life. And this may be his final session.
Yeah. Here's the toy brought to life. Presumably, if Harry dies this session, he's going to play his Abigail as his new character. Right? That's the plan?
Sure.
Sure. Right. Thread is also joining us.
Hello. Hello. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Yay. I'm here to introduce Aurora Boral. She is a champion orc. She loves battle, but she also has a heart of gold. And she would love it if Harry didn't die, but understand that there's forcers bigger than her
Indeed.
in play here.
Indeed.
So excited to play.
Yeah, so I'm actually listing you guys currently in range from HP percentage. So next up is Oliver. So we started with the highest HP percentage, and we will be going to the lowest. Shy is playing Oliver. Shy, who... You want to tell us anything about Oliver here?
No plot twist. My name is Oliver. I'm playing Shy. Yes, no, I am the not so shy Shy, and I am playing Oliver, like he just said. Oliver is my little bunny boy, a little bit of a monk, and just a little overall fairly friendly, happy-go-lucky individual, friends to all kind of deal.
All right.
And yeah, just trying to make it to the next day. We'll see if that happens for all of us.
And then the player with the character that has the lowest amount of hit points is Decaf, or lowest percentage of hit points. So Decaf, who is our bloodied battler here?
This is Silas. He is the lizard folk druid of the party, and he is probably going to play the racing game against Harry for who dies this session.
Indeed, because while Harriman is the one that came under assail before our last session ended, it is Silas that is still taking bleed damage after a group of severed heads rose up out of a basket and began assailing the party, chewing on them and tearing open wounds. While these severed heads have been defeated, what lies before the party is what they had previously thought to be a corpse that hung from these gallows. Uh-oh. You might have to re-roll initiative. It looks like it didn't save it. But when Harriman moved up to try to free captured allies, captured friends, he discovered that this hangman was alive, at least in some regard. The creature in question has a gaunt, emaciated appearance, wearing only tatters of clothes, and has a noose wrapped around its neck. The rest of that noose is in turn wrapped around Harry. The creature looks a little bit like this. I don't have the full art to share, at least not on stream, though I will send it to the rest of you guys in the Discord. But there's stuff I'm a little worried about throwing up on Twitch there. So...
There's a very tarot card feel to the art.
It does. It does. So let me... Because it looks like, for some reason, the encounter did not save. Maybe that's because the game is paused.
Well, maybe.
Hmm.
Is the game no longer paused? No?
The game is
Perfect,
no
I can
longer
see.
paused, but looks like we're re-rolling for initiative. You know what? I think I know why.
Mm-hmm.
It was because I did the reset stuff. I updated.
Oh, maybe.
They're never worth it.
I disagree. It allowed me to have remaster content.
But I had such a higher initiative. Now I'm last.
Yeah.
You
So
and I get to trade places.
Oh,
I am going to resolve the turn of this creature because we ended on its attack. And so it had hit Harry with a 19 on its attack roll, and fortunately dealt no damage. Instead, as the noose hit, it coiled around Harry, growing tighter, though not quite choking him out. So now, with its remaining 2 actions, the Hanged Man is going to use, let's see. Yep, it's going to use its String Them Up action. An attempt to draw Harry closer to him. So this is going to be an athletics check against Harry's DC. Or Fortitude DC.
Okay. It should be 15.
Okay. Alright, 17. So, Harry, try to plant your feet, but you are drawn towards this creature as the noose tightens and coils around you and pulls you to it. It has 1 action remaining. So, it's going to use String Them Up 1 more time. So it's going to attempt another athletics check.
Is this at a -10 then?
These don't have the attack roll.
What?
Just dragging him a little bit closer. It's fine.
Sure. Sure.
That
Oh.
19 looks heavy.
Harry, you are pulled in front of it. And as you are, it is going to use its Cruel Beating action. As you stare up at it, it reaches down and is just going to try to hit you with a fist. It just wham! Tries to deliver a blow straight to your head, hoping to drive you into unconsciousness. So, this will be its second attack. With a 19 to hit.
No hit.
Did the original grab have the attack trait?
Yes, that's why it was its second attack.
Dang it.
Alright, 10 points of damage to Harryman.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then, Silas, it'll be your turn. You're leading the charge here.
Alrighty. Well, shoot. Harry's hurting. I'm hurting. Well, I assume Harry's hurting.
It's a cycle of
I'm
hurting.
going to... Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think I'll just stick to what I feel feels right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move. We're gonna go 25 feet to here next to the cages.
Okay.
And then I am going to try and cast... Crap, is it still called that? I don't remember. Oh, it's changed. Okay, I am going to cast Vitality Lash on
Okay.
this creature up here.
Okay, as you step near the cages, you see a pair of huddled forms within. Two small individuals that you recognize to be Fades, shadowy people, and who appear to be at least vaguely familiar to you.
Yeah. We're here to rescue them.
Yep, just gotta
That's
save
the
yourselves
intention.
first.
Exactly. I don't know if that... I clicked cast.
Uh-oh.
Try one more time just to try and get this to go through.
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Alright, the Hanged Man. You send out this pulse of positive energy, vitality, energy, vital energy. And it will attempt a fortitude save. With a success, but not a critical success. So it will
Okay.
take half damage.
Well, I'll take. Here we are.
Okay. So this energy burns at the form of the Hanged Man.
Nice.
But it still appears mainly put together. Following up your turn, you will take your 1 point of bleed damage from the wounds left by the severed heads that now dot the ground over here. And then you'll make a recovery check. And now you're no longer bleeding. And it removes it automatically.
Whew.
Isn't Foundry
Finally.
awesome?
I know.
Yes. Yes. Also,
Alright.
BB, can we ask, is Gentry also gonna be fighting with us?
Yeah, he's in the initiative order.
I missed it.
It's his turn.
Yeah, so he is going to start off with a hunt prey action against this previously thought to be corpse. And as he does so, he can use his Monster Hunter ability. Now, he is working for you guys, so if you would like him to do something, try to recall specific knowledge about this thing, go ahead and ask me now, and he will make a recall knowledge check using his religion.
I would like others to ask first before I ask.
I was gonna say I'm aiming for weaknesses personally. I was hoping that since it appears undead, it looks like my vitality damage went through, but I don't know if it's gonna take any extra.
Same question. Yep, same question.
Alright. He calls out, It's a hanged man! I know that was obvious. It's a type of undead that arise from those that perish by hanging. Miserable fate, to be sure. I'm afraid I don't know any inherent weaknesses to it. But in those final throes, they lose what little of their mind they likely had. If you got something that can befuddle it, something of that nature, I think you got a good shot on getting that through. So with one action spent, he is going to follow it up with a... Let's see. He's going to do a hunted shot. So he's going to spend 2 actions and take 2 shots at this thing. So first strike is a miss. Oh boy. Second strike, an even worse miss. He hits his arrow straight into the back of Harryman. No.
Who dies?
Dies immediately. Betrayed by his friend.
It can't kill him if we kill him first.
His third and final action is going to be to take cover. In this little he stepped up in this stand here. He's going to sort of hunker down behind it. And then it is Harry's turn.
Alright. Is there anything that triggers at the start of my turn from being wrapped up?
At the start of your turn, no. But you are grabbed.
Let's see. I will first do an act together.
Okay.
Abigail will come running up as I try to escape.
Okay.
And what kind of check is that?
It is your choice of an acrobatics check, athletics check, or an unarmed attack roll.
Let's go acrobatics. Trying to weasel my way out.
Ooh, that, my friend, my unfortunate friend, is going to be a critical failure, which means you cannot attempt to escape again for the rest of the turn.
Alrighty.
So
Well,
you
then
try to
I-
get yourself out, and only serve to get yourself more tangled up in the rotted rope this creature hangs from.
Alright, well, in annoyance, I'm going to flick a marble out of one of my pockets with TK.
Okay. Go ahead, and that is a hit. Go ahead and roll some damage. 6 points of damage. All right. So you launch this marble, and it embeds in the flesh of this creature that appears to take the damage without issue, but with no nerves, it simply stares down at you relentlessly, almost angrily.
Well,
And
that's
that-
all of my actions.
Will lead to Oliver.
Alrighty. Well, since we never really technically left initiative, I
Yep,
would like
you
to
can
think
keep
I'm
your
still in Tiger
stance.
stance.
Correct.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and do what I can to move up as far as I can. Lee. Okay. Guess I'll take 2 actions. Can I get to here?
That is going to be difficult terrain to clamber up there, because it is
Okay,
a raised
but-
platform.
All right, that's fine. I can still get up there within 2 actions. I'm intending to take 2, so
Okay.
I'll get to here,
Okay.
and then for my final action, I'll just flurry of blows.
All right.
Targeted. Strike number 1. Strike number 2.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Let's go.
All right. The first is a
Nice.
critical hit. The second is a miss. So, if you would like to go ahead and roll on the critical hit table, found in our
Woohoo!
rollable tables,
Yeah. Hoba.
let's see what you get. Critical hit deck number 25. Let's see, slashing, triple damage. The target is off guard
boy.
until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Man, you were
What
just
an-
a zombie shredder.
8. Would a 16 have hit it off guard?
Yes.
Yes!
You don't have to give
Okay.
in to him.
No,
What?
he
What do you mean?
he's technically correct.
Woo!
Go ahead and deal your critical damage.
Well,
Okay,
technically,
so-
they're both the same.
Actually, you know what? If you just, oh man, I guess you got to roll critical to get the effects of your stance.
Yeah.
And I'll just have to
Okay,
manually.
well it'll double it, so I guess you could take normal and then take half
True. That is true.
since it's doing the double as part of it.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, we'll do it
here's
that
the
way.
critical. Here's the here's the damage.
Wait, your
For the other
stance only
one.
works on crits.
What's that?
Your stance only works on crits.
No, his stance gets extra things. His stance deals persistent bleed damage when he crits.
On a crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you rolled
So I
very
think that'd be
poorly
18
on the.
plus 8, so 26 slashing total altogether.
And unfortunately, you discover that this undead does not have any blood for you to bleed from him. However, he is mortally wounded,
Yes.
which means
Yes, bunny, yes.
he only has his turn left, probably to unlive.
Are you
So-
playing any music, by the way, or am I just deaf?
I have been.
You might
I
have to
cannot hear it,
refresh.
so maybe it's on me.
So what it's going to do is it is going to tighten the
Swallow a hole?
noose. So Zach, the noose that sort of had wrapped around you and was pulling you in grows tighter to the point where it starts cutting off your air. So it's going to be an athletics check against your fortitude DC. with a 25.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So
25. That's a. I don't know if it matters. Crit.
it does matter. You begin suffocating, and you automatically lose 1 round of air. So,
How many rounds? How's suffocation work in 2E?
so holding your breath in 2nd edition is based on, I believe, your constitution. Oh boy.
Yeah, you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to 5 plus your con modifier.
Which is 0.
So you basically get 5 rounds to work with. It reduces by 1 at the end of each round. Or if you do an attack or like cast a spell, it reduces by 2.
Mm-hmm. But
If you ever critically hit or critically fail, stuff like that.
yes. However, you only have 4 rounds left right away because it got a critical success.
All right.
And then, with its final action, it is going to strike at Oliver.
Alrighty.
So it's going to make a fist strike. It just lashes out. It tries to backhand you as you come up and just reeve it apart. With a 21 to hit. Its blow lands and this bony fist smacks across your face for
Ow.
10 points of damage.
Ow! Well, it returned the favor.
It did. It did. Aurora, you can hear the not even panic cries anymore because his airway has been completely blocked off. But you can see Harry struggling and maybe him like starting to lift off of the ground slightly as this creature tightens the noose around his neck and pulls him upwards. And you do also see the hefty blow landed against the other rabbit.
Yes. Yes, I do. And so I wanted to ask you, because this is where my mind went.
Mhm.
I am going to move closer.
Okay.
I would like to throw a javelin to like strike not only the creature but towards that rope too. What are the mechanics of that? Is that 2 actions, 1 action to throw the javelin?
Well, do you have a
To make
javelin
that-
drawn?
I don't think so. So that would be 2 actions.
It's going to be 1 action to draw the javelin, and then it'll be 1 action
Mhm.
to make a strike.
Okay, sounds good. That will be my action because the intent is to try to at least sever that thread.
You know
Now-
what? I'll say this. I'll say if you get a
Mhm.
critical hit, in place of, I'll let you automatically sever the rope.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll
Yep.
do the best I
You-
can. I know the javelin is ranged, but I still gonna
You
at
might
least
need to
take
move at
the
least a
action
little
to
bit
get-
closer. Yeah.
Yes, simply because I also wanted to be. Originally, the plan was I needed to be near Silas if the persistent bleeding was going to persist.
Yep.
Thank goodness it didn't. But here we go. All right, getting that javelin together. And so I think I just have to hit the strike here.
Should be. Should
No.
be all you need.
And then, do I need to keep it public?
Yes.
The roll?
This should be a public roll.
I tried.
All right.
Did not work.
The javelin sails through the air and embeds itself in the gallows behind the creature.
But those are my 3 actions.
All
so.
right, Silas, it has come back around to you. This creature
All right.
appears, while still menacing, it does not appear to be long for this world.
All right. Well, we'll try. And hope for the best on that. I'm actually going to go ahead and move over here like I'm going towards the stairs, but I will throw off another vitality at this thing as I start running.
Okay. A burst
Come
of
on.
vital energy erupts from you, streaking towards this creature, attempting to burn away its abominable flesh, undead flesh. It succeeds again, but will still take half damage.
Alrighty.
Oof.
Those?
Rough.
Wow.
Nope. Not doing great.
1 point of damage. Oh, I accidentally took full of that. I'm going to take half. Okay. Alright, that brings us back around to Gentry. Alright, well, Gentry was going to hide so that he could get off a sneak attack, but since you went ahead and made it off guard anyway, he's going to try to use Hunted Shot to plunk 2 arrows into it.
You got this, Gentry.
So, strike number 1. Nope. Strike number 2.
You're targeting me, by the way.
Weird. Well, the first one still would have missed, and the second one is still a critical hit,
All right, sick.
Wow.
which is really, really unfortunate for my creature. I'm gonna roll on the table. Let's see what Gentry got. Piercing. Overreaction. Normal damage, and the target triggers the actions as if it had just used a move action. It is also off guard until the end of its next turn. I think Gentry is just going to take the double damage on this one.
That's fair.
Which is 15 points of damage. Ever the Kill Stealer, which Harry maybe remembers from his time serving alongside Gentry. He lines up a shot and releases an arrow that streaks straight into the skull of the hanged man, striking with enough force to knock it back, and you see its head sort of snap again in its lifetime, and the rope around Harryman goes slack.
Whew.
The hanged man drops lifelessly to the floor of the gallows.
Yes.
From over there again, she calls, I got your back, Harry, but look out. Might be more around. It is still a tense situation with the twins trapped in the cages. I'm going to take us out of encounter mode, but be wary. There might be more forces approaching.
Makes sense.
All
I
right.
want
Tell
to
me what you
heal
guys want to
people.
do.
I want to heal people. I wonder if I had gotten a focus point back. Like, wasn't there a moment I meditated? But I know we started being
think you got-
attacked. So,
I think you got interrupted.
Yep, you would have
Yeah.
needed to spend 10 minutes to refocus, and I do believe you were
I
interrupted
got
before you could. Yep.
so I could give people a hug. That's all I got.
Emotional support.
So just to remind you guys, within this cage right here is Pepper Fairweather and her brother Perry.
Awesome.
The
Am I
fake
able to
I was
twins-
gonna
use
say
my-
Oliver hasn't seen this yet.
Yes, yeah, only Harryman has seen it. Though, as the battle winds down, Oliver might notice this duo here.
Can I use my axe to take attack the cage?
You can try.
Okay. There we go. Am I out of turn? Or we're
Yep,
good right
we
now because
aren't.
you said encounter? Okay.
We aren't in turns anymore.
Harry
Awesome.
Pepper?
Yes,
Is that you?
we gotta get them out.
Oliver, it's good to see you. You
I
did,
was starting to wonder if I'd even see you.
you did quite good work against that thing. I was downright impressive.
Lucky rabbit's foot.
So, if you would like, just give me an athletics check. Oop.
Oops.
Yeah,
I gave a hammer check.
I'm just gonna say, you can roll damage if you want, or you could just roll an athletics check, and we'll treat this as a force open action.
Okay, we'll do
Do
that.
I have athletics? I do not.
Whoops.
Do I? Also,
I was going to offer to aid. I have decided that is a bad idea.
Hopefully, the
Oh,
champion
yes.
has
Yes, I do.
has athletics. Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yay.
Okay.
Now, will I roll well is another story.
All
The
Yay!
right.
answer is yes.
You rolled well enough that, despite the force with which you break this cage open, as a liberator champion, I believe, you
Yes.
you are fortunate. You don't harm the inhabitants at all. Um,
Yay.
the pair crawl out. Perry having to help her brother, who looks like he has taken the brunt of whatever punishment they've received. He looks almost. He's only half conscious. He's like, we can't stay here. There's going to be more coming. There's always more coming. We've got to move.
I was going to say, Oliver
Agreed.
steps over and helps to offer to, like, carry, regardless of how he looks. Like,
And is anyone else in the other cages? Or are they deceased?
They are empty.
Okay. Then yeah. I'm ready to roll if y'all are.
And she's like, little ones are right. We can't stick around here too long. Like, our shop. Can we get back to the shop?
Let's do it.
we were recently in the shop, so
I don't know if we could go back, but could we hide somewhere else? Or like can we hide here? Like what are we doing?
let's start with a nearby shop if possible, so that we can scout out the location. But let's focus on getting out of here first.
Fair enough, but we have some resources back in the shop.
Yes, no, that is the goal. But we'll start with another shop like near it to make sure that there's no threats within it, since we stopped there ourselves.
All right, let's go. And so you guys move to a nearby shop. Let me just get a single stealth check from whoever is the most proficient.
1 second. Let me check what mine is.
Trained.
We have the party tab that we can look at.
Yes, you guys do
Oh,
have the
that's
party tab.
true. How do you
Where's
check that again?
Journal.
So
The,
it's literally
the
the party.
sheet.
It's that sheet that's right next to it.
Yep.
That's God, I love that.
Party
I think I might
skills.
have the highest before we look, because I think I've got a +7.
Yep. Oliver Freefoot
Yes,
plus
you do.
7. You can hover over it and see that. That is such a cool
Yeah,
function.
look at that. That's wicked.
I do
All
like.
right.
Yeah, it shows Harryman's got the highest diplomacy. He's
I
also got the highest
also
performance.
have the highest athletics.
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
well,
has the
I tie
highest
with Oliver.
performance?
Harryman? Yeah. Solely due to his charisma as an old man.
Oh. I was like, I don't even see that.
All right.
All right. Well, anyways.
Go ahead and give me that stealth check.
Sure. And a badoink. What do we got?
Wow.
Let's freaking go.
All right. Your luck
So
has not
secret.
run out today. Unfortunately for me. So, with directions from Oliver, the party quickly moves into an inconspicuous building in which to take shelter. Possibly even one pointed out by the twins that they know has a basement, or maybe like a second story, so that way you guys aren't on the ground floor where anybody can see you. If you have a preference, it can be either one of those sorts of locations. But as you step inside, she finds some place to lay her brother, who groans softly, but looks to you and gives a nod. I
Does he,
appreciate
just
it.
as a quick,
What is it?
does he look like mortally injured to the point that if he's not attended to, he could just die over time, or?
Do you want to give me a medicine check?
Sure. Public or?
Yeah, it can be public. I don't mind. he doesn't have. He looks more like he's been beaten. He might have a broken limb, but from what you can tell, just like looking him over, he doesn't have any like immediately life-threatening injuries.
Okay.
But as he settles down, we never thought we'd see you again.
No, I'm rather happy to see the two of you again. It's delightful to see more friendly faces. It's been a minute. In, I suppose, just maybe not the best circumstances, but I suppose introductions should be made. Harry, Pepper, these are some of the new friends that I have made since we last talked. And he'll kind of point to the rest of the party and then vice versa. Guys, these are my friends and employers, Harry and Pepper.
The
No.
the twins nod to Herman. We didn't work too far from you. In fact, you made some of our toys from back in our younger days.
He goes, I I remember.
Still recovering from his recent strangling. Take it easy on your throat there, old timer. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. You saved our lives. We're grateful for that.
Hello. I'm Aurora. I'm glad y'all are okay. I'm a twin too, by the way. Looking for my twin Raoul, actually. But I'm glad we were able to get to you when we did.
Ral, the identical fraternal. We've seen a couple orcs about.
Yes, we're identical.
Identical.
I miss him a lot. I can kind of feel him, but I really don't know where he is. But you know how that feels when like part of you is missing.
I'm afraid we haven't seen anybody matching your sort of looks. But there's a good chance we just missed him.
Not to worry. Not to worry. I'm just glad you guys are okay. It was just nice. It's nice to see brother, sister. It just reminded me, was all.
Harry's
Thank you.
gonna share some of the water from his wineskins, and he's gonna ask if by chance they seen where other people are being taken.
They gulp it down greedily. After Harry has her fill. I guess they got some over in the manor. They kept some of us there. But I think they've
The
got
mayor's
others
manor?
scattered. The mayor's manor, our mum's place. Before everything got taken over. There's others scattered around in the barns and warehouses and stuff like that. They keep a decent guard at the places.
Is there a way?
Aye.
Is there a way we could roll for like, not insight because Pathfinder, but like some sort of perception maybe on which barns are closest or?
If somebody wants to
Anything
give me
like that?
like a society check to attempt to recall information about the town, or if they have any town-specific lore.
I
I
know I have
don't think
orc
mine's
lore.
town specific. I have Airmore lore. That's the country, right?
That is the county.
Yeah.
The county.
Would
that work?
mercantile lore?
Ooh, mercantile lore.
I'm gonna give you Airmore lore. It's gonna be slightly lower than society would be, but still not as low as I could go.
Mhm.
Mercantile lore. I'll give you mercantile lore.
Alrighty.
Might as well give it a shot.
And I'm trained in society, but it was just a +3. So, yes.
I only have a +3 myself, but
So you would recall, and you know what? I will bring us back out here to the area map where everybody is massive. So you guys, I think we settled you were somewhere around here in this sort of like square originally to where you found the gallows. Most of the barns are located nearer to the either outside the walls, you know, where the actual farmlands are, or not too far from the mills where stuff is stored either before it is processed or after while awaiting shipment.
And we know, or we learned prior, that the windmills like a key part of Ruth's.
You know that's where she's operating. You know that
Yeah.
for some reason she is keeping them running. She is still, as far as you've heard, still like milling, still processing stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, not keen as a level 1 person unless we have the sickest stealth rolls for the entirety of the game to be near the windmills per se. But definitely in the interest of looking and liberating people. But it would be just my luck if my twin is like inside a windmill or something like that.
Yeah.
We could still go
is-
by the barn, and we would have pretty good vision of the windmills there.
Yeah. And then
True.
the manor is in this town square.
cool. I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah.
So the most realistically, the most concrete knowledge we have is that the manor is like confirmed they've had people kept there.
Yep.
Yes.
That's the most concrete we have.
Yeah, they
Now-
tell you that that is where they were being held.
And that there
Quick
were others being
question.
held.
Mm-hmm.
Quick
for it.
question. When we did the zombie, well, we've done many zombie attacks, but when we first started this game
Mm-hmm.
and we were all in a house together
That was the
trying
manor.
to barricade it up, that was the manor.
Yep. The
So
mayor's
do
manor.
you think like Embry and them are maybe still there too? I know you can't outright say, but that's where my brain went.
I mean, it's possible that we four would have been in the same grouping if we weren't associated as dead. But otherwise, I think it could be safe to say that everyone who went to the manor that evening has possibly had to stay there as captured individuals as well.
It
So-
also raises my curiosity that BB probably cannot answer, but why certain folks were separated versus some folks were asked to stay or forced to stay there. That's also piquing my curiosity here. But I'm down to move, ready to move, in alignment
Well,
with team.
Let's.
You guys just
I mean, I
wanna-
imagine we're spending some time
It's only
regardless.
5 feet away.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's super easy.
So you can step there.
Big-
You can avoid
big step.
provoking reactions.
What's
Big
Bruh.
step.
We are the size of ants or
bad.
something. No.
I'm trying to do the segment thing.
Oh, it's the space bar, I believe.
Is not working.
Interesting. Maybe try control.
How long can we?
Well, we should definitely take the time to try and rest up
Heal.
here really fast.
Yes.
It is not
And
working.
then
Healing
from
and
there, Perry and Pepper, you had a request to stop by the shop.
Aye,
So-
aye, it might be going back away from where you're intending, but we do have some resources there. Was stuff we were planning to give to you before your next expedition, just to, be safe.
Oh.
I like this plan. I like gifts.
Well, I mean,
We might as well.
For our favorite cartographer.
oh,
Who is now the
you
only
guys have
photographer.
definitely been some of my favorite people in the world.
Give you 2 thumbs up. 4 total. Really?
He'll go ahead and he'll go ahead and start doing some medicine checks if possible. If we want to spend some time, like laying low for a second.
Sure. And
So-
Is
during
there a
this
time?
during this time, you guys can refocus if you would like.
It's not long enough for a long rest, I'm assuming, though.
A long rest is more like sort of 8 hours. If you guys want to spend
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you can do that. I just need to know.
What time of day is
Oh, no.
it exactly?
It
Yeah,
is-
that's what.
can you guys actually check the world clock?
How do you check
Uh,
that?
When
I found
you're
it.
in the token controls, it's an
It is
option. for-
4:30.
It is. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna push
Noted.
that another 10 minutes forward
Okay.
between you guys like finding a place and like having this talk and everything.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Uh,
Well, we can progress
down the
another
sh-
10.
Yes.
Oliver will probably focus on his immediate wounds if Thread wants to refocus.
I can refocus.
Or not Thread. Character names, Aurora.
Do you want me to move
Aurora's
back
focusing.
to the gallows? That way you guys can see each other's characters and stuff.
I didn't want to see this place ever again, but sure.
That nervous laugh, though. All right. So I'll go ahead and roll a medicine check for Oliver.
Weird question. I don't have like any kind of medical supplies,
Mhm.
but I do have a repair kit. If I were to do repair checks on Abigail, would that
Restore
indirectly
your
own
own
heal
health.
Emil? Yeah, since we share the same hit pool.
Let me see if you can repair a construct eidolon in that way.
That's a strange concept. That's a weirdly fair question.
Yeah, I have to see what it says about the rules for them.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Your construct eidolon has a link directly to your life force, which renders it a living creature and therefore susceptible to many ailments that bother only the living, though it does possess some resistances to these effects. It doesn't have a construct's normal immunities, but does gain a +2 circumstance bonus to saving throws against death effects, disease, necromancy, and poison, as well as effects causing the fatigued or sickened conditions. In addition, its astral essence bleeds off slowly, and it only needs to succeed at a DC 10 flat check to remove the persistent bleed damage. However, there is nothing to do. Let me see. It does have the construct trait.
Can you use repair kits on automatons and androids?
No.
Then probably not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would say that you can do that. Sorry.
All right.
I found treat wounds immunity.
Oh. Like a
This is
condition?
yeah.
Look at that.
Have you already
60 minutes.
fast forwarded 10 minutes
I
per medicine?
did, but I can do it again and we can see if that reduces it to 50 minutes. Just for an experiment.
I know. I'm sure it would. It was more just because it would be
It
at
does.
50 minutes because it does include the 10 minutes you spend healing yourself count towards the hour.
Mhm.
So, but I'm not too
Yeah.
worried about it.
Okay.
Fun. Okay. I went and patched myself up a bit. Oliver, as long as time was still willing, would go to start working on Pepper, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, if you aren't treating anybody else in the party.
If someone wanted it immediately, but he also figured that Aurora was probably going to try and help out with healing as well, knowing that she can
Yes.
refocus.
But then I would need to refocus again after I heal. Too happy to do that if we have the time.
Yeah, if I'm spending 10 minutes to medicine someone, you'd be able to spend 10 minutes to focus as well.
Yep. I meant like after I assumed we spent the 10 minutes, got my focus point back. Happy to use it. Can I be given another 10 minutes to get it again?
That's the plan.
Cool. All right, Silas. I'm assuming you're damaged. Am I incorrect in this assumption?
Damaged
Yeah.
emotionally or no?
Physically,
Mentally,
spiritually, lizardly.
monetarily.
Yeah.
All right, so let me target you here. And then go like that. And then clicking of the
Go ahead.
things. If I cast it here. And then I'm assuming I have to drag it.
Click lay on hands healing.
Okay. Lay on hands healing. We click it.
And then roll healing.
Why does it say acid? That's damage roll.
Healing acid.
I don't know.
There we go.
That's weird.
Yep. And then select Silas and apply healing.
I see, I thought I did. I had targeted him prior.
Try clicking on him and applying healing. Just
Alright.
normally not selecting him.
Okay. Nope. No!
I think.
Here,
Uh,
I can do it.
Thank you.
that would work too. But I think he could do it as well. I think because I
Maybe.
have the option to apply healing.
Okay.
So
All right. So you guys, you spend another 10 minutes here. Do you want to make that medicine check for
doing
Harry?
it right now.
Unfortunately, his wounds are too severe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk re-rolling it.
He explains, they were using us to control her mum. If the people still looked at her as a mare, and whenever she doesn't do what they tell her to do, she beats us. The big one. The butcher.
Yeah, we've gotten quite a bit of hearing about her.
She likes making examples out of others.
Well, first of all, hate to hear that. We got a taste of Ruth. Think when we first were in the mansion.
She was the
Ruth
one
is-
with the giant cleaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that made us look not so tough.
She's an ugly sort.
Yes.
She's got one arm,
Yeah.
oversized.
Yet that arm is powerful, isn't it? I hear you guys, and do y'all have any advice on how we should proceed? I know in the end we want to dismantle this horrible regime that has taken over Weskerville. We would love to get us all back to a place of safety, but that's going to take a long time. What should we do? Maybe. What have you seen that we could do immediately? Once I heal Harryman, which I think I would like to do.
Okay, so you'll need to spend another 10 minutes to refocus.
Which I had. So I had did the first 10 minutes and gained that focus point and just used it on
Just
Silas.
use on Silas. Okay, and yeah, then the second 10 minutes would be that. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can spend it, and now you have no focus point again. Um,
I know. Yeah.
are
I
you
was
guys
hoping
gonna
we had more
spend?
time, but if we don't.
Are you guys gonna spend
We
another
can
10 minutes here?
We can spend 30, and I can try and top off Silas because Silas, sorry,
Silas.
unless Silas is fully healed.
I am not. I'm at 13 of 17.
Alright, move us another
Yeah.
10 minutes forward.
Yeah.
So they explain as you guys continue healing and patching up your wounds. Hey, she's as pretty on the inside as she is on the outside. But the people that follow her, I'm not sure if she's the one running the show, at least not the whole thing. Her crew certainly listens to her, and she rules them. It seems mainly through fear. But there's other forces that even she seems beholden to.
Well, if her grip on them is really only through fear, perhaps we, I don't know if embarrass is the right word, but try to make an example out of her. Maybe they'll turn on her or flee. Or perhaps we could find those who would want to start a rebellion.
I'm not sure if any of them will go against her as is. But if you can defeat her, if you can do something of that nature to her, maybe you could turn them. At the very least, it might scatter them. As Aurora heals herself for 18 damage. Zach,
I've been clicking on
I
Harry.
think this is Harry's healing. So select yourself and then click apply healing. So,
Yeah.
Thank
there we
you.
go.
Oh, God. Well, we're here fighting for my life.
So, I guess direct mission, we go to their shop, get whatever supplies, and then try to spy or infiltrate the manor to see who all is still there. Because it sounds like that there is confirmed people still there.
Hey, that's where we were before they put us in this cage. And do you know how to apply that status to Silas? Actually, can I probably just do it?
Well, so I'm doing this. Hang on. I think what I can do. How do I put that? I was hoping to put the treat wounds action into the chat because it has the immunity thing as like a status that you can pull from it. So I want to figure out how to do that.
Okay. Well, in the meantime. Alright. So, you guys are at least looking a little bit better. Do you want to try making your way back to the square?
Did 10 minutes pass before we did that?
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel like we're in a time crunch enough in this like specific like hour kind of deal that we need to make our way there? Or do we think we could continuously take the time to just continuously heal up?
It feels as though, like, with your stealth, that you guys are pretty secure for the time being. They just want to get back there because, like they said, they have some resources there, and it's where they feel safest.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, the way I see it is like the shop's not moving, so we might as well heal up while we can.
Sure.
Just in case. So.
And then that should kill time, and so maybe it'll be dark by the time we're done here, so we can move at night.
Probably.
So yeah, with another 20 minutes, I think Aurora can have everybody fully healed. Or if you guys just want to do another 10, she can apply it to Silas, and Oliver can try to treat wounds on Harry.
True.
Yep.
I'm still injured as well.
Wait, you are? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we need time,
I
but
think we
are we
need 20
comfortable
minutes
moving in dark?
regardless.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Cool.
Aurora, heal whoever you're gonna heal, and then Oliver, make your check whoever you're gonna make your check against.
Well, I'll go for.
It's funny. The party tab even shows us our current HP.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
I'll
what I
go
was.
for good old Harry. Oh, my rolls are just getting lower and lower on this medicine,
boy.
dude.
Man, you
That's
didn't
why I
beat
was
that
like,
hand.
I wonder if I should be healing Harry, because you seem to roll better for Silence.
I rolled poorly for everyone but myself.
Oh no.
It's very
That's
selfish
3 people
today.
in a row that all got very
I
under
was gonna
15.
say, what a selfish bunny.
Hey,
Oh no.
the rabbit
Oh my
with
God.
healing tools cannot heal someone if he goes down with
Um,
those tools.
Oliver, can I heal you first? This will
Uh,
probably be biggest bang for buck,
Sure.
because you'll get all 6, and then maybe they'll give you
That'll fool me
um
on the
yeah.
dot.
Yep, exactly. And then
Let me try a thing.
if we have more time, we'll figure that out. I would have loved to leave with the focus point, because every time we come across a dead person, I want to be like, man, I want to put some of that holy power on that undead body. You know what I mean? And I never get to, because
I found a thing.
What's that?
what thing did you find?
I can deliberately choose a treat wounds.
Ah, and it was a success.
That's so cool.
Oh, yes.
I wish I could make use of that.
Hmm.
Yes.
Is Gentry injured?
Nope. Gentry is tip top.
Aurora?
Yes. Nope.
One of the benefits of being a ranged combatant.
Harry?
All right.
Harry's hurt.
Harry injured? Oh, okay.
Oh, Harry.
We'll say that was for them.
All right.
Sorry, did you say Harry?
Well, no, I already tried it on Harry.
Oh, okay. We need to apply treat wounds
There
to
you go.
Yeah, I was hoping it would show up when I did that, but here we are.
All right. I rolled it. Okay, rolling. Oh, come on. Why do they make me click so many buttons? Here you go.
And who was that for? That was for Oliver?
Yeah, unless he healed himself with his new powers.
No, I'm immune.
Okay.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Okay. Well, there we go. So that was another set of 10 minutes. Do I get another set,
That is up
or
to
do
you
I
guys.
pause? It's gonna be dark. I don't know if we can move in the dark, so that's why. Or maybe we can, but
So you
When
said you
does
it'll
guys
be
it
have
get
interesting.
dark?
you guys have spent 40 minutes here thus far, right?
Right, and it was like what 4:10.
So there should be 20 minutes left on Oliver's treat wounds.
When does it get dark?
Is it daylight savings in Weskerville?
It is towards autumn, so it gets dark a little bit earlier.
Oh no.
Well, it doesn't get dark at 5 p.m. until winter. So
Yeah, it's still light out. You guys can still see, right?
Yeah.
I can, but I have dark vision, so
Yeah, so you'll.
I guess
Oh, well, then there's not an issue.
yeah, for you.
if
I
we
guess the
all
quick
hold my
question
hand,
then,
yeah.
Yeah.
what is everyone at? How are they feel? I have a party tab. What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
So, Harry and Silas. Man, I look forward to higher levels if I live that long, where I can do continual recovery.
Same. I can
Well-
only do 6 at a time.
We just take a full hour, 20 more minutes allows Aurora to focus twice more as needed,
Okay.
and 2 more sets of 6 healing
Sure.
Yep.
towards the 2 needing it.
All right. You're out of medical rolls. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
who-
So
for
I'll
those who I
advance
can.
us. I'll advance us another 10 minutes,
Okay.
and Aurora, you can get a focus point back, and then immediately heal somebody else.
Yes. Um, do I hit? I don't. Do I have to worry about exhaustion?
No, not from
Okay.
this.
Okay. All right. Jump bottom. Oh, okay. Nope, we didn't like that. All right. Oh, that is a different box. All right. Who is that for?
That is you choose, because you're the one that reaches out to touch somebody.
Hold on. I have to switch back between party and my sheet, so that's what's been. All right. So I guess Harry first, and then I'll do
You will
Silas next.
swat his cane at you. So, not waste your energy focusing on the old man.
It's like I'm
Oh,
already so
okay.
close to death.
Okay. You swatted before I expelled that focus point, so I'll send it to Silas.
Okay.
I think Oliver will pipe up and be like, I don't know if you spoke per se, but we'll definitely still call out and be like, listen, you're still helping guide us, so
Also that.
providing the energy to you provides your energy to us.
Also that.
I just realized I was in a
I mean-
cage.
Yeah, I know.
So Harry had swatted at me.
Directing
I don't
you
know what this
elsewhere.
means.
He wants you to target
well-
somebody
So-
else.
Silas,
I did.
guess that
Silas.
healing's for you.
Yeah. All right. I'm able to either leave empty, like we don't have to worry about focus points if we want to get on the road. I could do 10 minutes somewhere else. Just know I don't have any focus points at this time. Or if we want to stay another 10 minutes, I would have focus point on deck for future use. It's up to you guys.
I mean, again, Oliver's in the point of preparation before we leave because the place we're going to isn't leaving.
Yep, which is great. I was more worried about traversing in the dark, which was my only concern. But yep, happy to wait 10 more minutes. I have focus point, and we can go since I think I'm hearing Harry is like, don't waste it. And so I won't waste it now, but if you go below half, I'm coming for you, Harry.
I'm sure we'll maybe have another chance here shortly too, so we'll see.
Yes. We will all
right.
be getting damaged shortly. So this I am certain. So all right, another 10 minutes, if you will, BB, and then we can get on the road.
Yep, I already moved it. I already moved it forward.
Yep,
Awesome.
it told me that
All
my
right.
Immunity had expired.
So,
Oh no.
if you
That's
guys
a good thing.
could go ahead and give me another stealth check as you head out.
Alrighty,
All right.
I got you. Oh, that's not the right one. That's the party. There we go.
All right. Stealth,
And
stealth.
just one of us, right?
Yeah, I'll let you lead on this.
Oh yes, please.
Okay.
Yay.
30-20.
You guys slink back to the town square, your companions in tow, and make your way to the shop of the twins, a place that is called the Eager Explorers Maps and More.
Oh, we were here before we made it to near the gallows.
Yep, you guys are backtracking now.
Yep.
So,
That's why I had made us go elsewhere first, because we knew we had been here.
the twins look around in some despair at the ruins left of their shop, but, like, alright, we hid the stuff, because we wanted it to be a surprise. One second. And Pepper leaves Perry to lean against Oliver a little bit, and she goes behind the counter and pries up a floorboard and from it she draws out a small satchel that she empties onto the table. Poured onto the table, there is a compass, what appears to be a leather-bound journal with a lock on it, and two vials. Two vials
Ooh.
with a liquid inside of them.
May we identify the vial?
She will tell you. You don't even have to.
Yay!
She's not going to tell you what she's given you. I have to figure it out.
You have to guess.
They are 2 minor elixirs of life.
Ooh,
Yay! We seem to need those.
facts. Ah,
Hey,
What's the
you were
book?
planning to give these to me?
hey, it's we know it's tough out there on the road. Yes, thought you might need something.
Ah,
And the
you
book,
guys know I like doing it.
the book is it's a waterproof journal,
Ooh,
so you could take notes of
Ooh.
stuff and bring it back all safe.
That's very handy.
Ooh. And
a
the
delightful
compass.
gift.
And the compass,
Don't I?
is a lensatic compass.
Ooh,
I
don't
also have a flask of friendship, don't I?
Yeah.
I also love the compass. I'm obsessed.
hearing the type of compass both was exciting to Oliver and me. Sorry,
Compass is it?
Lensatic.
lensatic compass.
What is that?
Well, mechanically, it gives you a +1 item bonus to checks made to sense direction or navigate, provided you're in a location with uniform magnetic fields.
Yeah, it's in like actual like physical terms. It's the cap can like lift up. It's used in like the military a lot, and it's got like a small gap in the lid, and
Oh,
you can use
for-
it to like help align like walking forward and stuff.
Yep.
To like make sure you keep a solid line, making a distance to
So
somewhere.
it's a land nav compass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So no, there's an appreciation for this from my end.
So you
So
guys
the
can
compass goes to
decide.
Oliver.
You guys can decide who's carrying that stuff, how it's organized. Just make sure that you guys are adding this stuff to your inventory.
Okay. So 2 elixirs of life, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, 2 minor elixirs of life.
2 minor elixirs of life. What does everyone
has
have?
your-
Does everyone have something like that?
I only
Anyone
have my
like, healing
hands.
potions? Okay.
I only have my hands. I know someone else did. Like, didn't Harry, you had them, but I think we had to use them.
Maybe, because I don't have any magical healing stuff anymore.
Gentry says,
Okay.
well, I don't have any. I suppose I could hold on to them. So he slowly
That's
and
you.
quietly scoops them into his pouch.
Yeah.
If we want to give one, I vote possibly then 1 to Harry and 1 to Gentry.
Excellent. We'll live forever, Harry.
Harry, you tried to die, but we can't have that happen.
Me and him
Well,
toast and drink the
Drink it
elixirs of life.
immediately.
Yeah.
Be like, dang it.
I mean, I guess you need the healing still, but geez.
Really fun.
Oh yeah, so 2 minor elixirs of life. Does anyone have
And then
a
there's-
higher survival than I do, I guess?
Let me see.
I might, but I don't feel right taking anything more from y'all.
My survival's +4, but what does that?
Don't forget, we can always
I'm
just check the
trained.
party.
Yeah, I'm
I've
trained.
got a +5.
Yeah.
Silas, do you want to hold on to a compass?
I can if you would like me to.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Go
I
ahead and
feel
add
you'd
a-
probably be better with it than I would.
Lensatic compass.
Does it
to
weigh
your
you
sheet.
down? Does it weigh you down, Silas? Is that the issue?
The
Like,
negligible weight compass. Does
Oh,
that
it's
make you
so
over
heavy.
it's
encumbered?
like.
Could you imagine? And then
Broke the
bare
camel's
minimum,
back.
Oliver will gladly take the journal though, because
Yay!
Yep. So like I said, it is a waterproof journal. It is equipped with a simple lock to keep the journal secure.
is there a thing
do
that I
we-
would find that's listed as somewhere, or
You know what? They might not
Oh,
have
yeah.
it in here. They do
Look
have
at
it in
that.
here? Yeah, perfect.
waterproof journal?
Fully.
Sweet.
Now,
Bully.
would we like to have a flask of fellowship moment? I don't think it.
You guys all want to take it, sit around, have a little friendship? Well, I mean, I'm gonna say it took you
Take a
guys
little shot at
probably
him,
if you were moving quietly, I'm gonna say it took you another 30 minutes to get over here.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So a couple people will have had the medicine thing removed too.
Yeah.
Oh, simple lock. Look at that. It already has it as part of the waterproof journal. Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't even have to do anything. Cool.
You guys all want
Um,
to sit around and drink from the flask of fellowship while doing some more healing?
Sure.
Oliver will probably take the opportunity.
All right. Well,
You
I'm
would
gonna
get
say, without any checks, you guys can spend some time, maybe like half an hour, and be fully healed up.
Would this count for another attempt towards like Pepper as well? Now that he has a chance to more properly like focus
Yeah.
in, maybe.
Now that she gets him upstairs, like into his bed or something, they've got a room upstairs, and you get another chance to look at him, and his arm is definitely broken now that you've had a chance to properly look at it, but you do for him what you can. And he
Yeah, maybe
gives
make
you
sure things are set correctly. Give him.
gives you a grateful nod and claps you on the shoulders. I appreciate you coming back for us, Oliver. This place ain't your home, but it's nice of you nonetheless.
You know me. Home is where I choose it to be, and you guys have always been a great home.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
We're grateful for you, Oliver, and those feet of yours, as well as your heart.
I'm gonna close my eyes now. See you in
Get some rest, bud.
the morning. He drifts off pretty quickly. 5 to 7 minutes.
I get that right.
I'm jealous.
But we should. Well, I think Harry at least is gonna leave him still with a little bit of water and some rations.
Hmm.
And
Pepper's still up on her feet. She's like, Where are you going from here?
are we still going to the mayor's place?
Are we trying to do that tonight?
Nightly assault on the
think the
mayor's
mayor-
manor?
Yeah, it's probably the next best place to go. It's the best lead we have.
And to be fair, this'll be... She looks around. They won't be working people too much later. By the time you get to the manor, they should have people settled back in, drawn in from the fields.
Eey. It's a
So
lot
we
of
can see how
people.
many people are there.
True.
Hey, it'll be more of the brutes, certainly. But now's when the manor will actually have people in it. Assailing it during the day, it'd simply be an empty manor.
Ah, got you. That helps.
So- Pushing it at night might actually be beneficial. Do you,
Right.
from your time within the manor, after events, of course, did they keep things lit well? At least?
They didn't. They rotate guard. There are a few people left on the manor during the day, those that like can't work, and that they don't have any. They haven't found a use for. But and when that's the case, she puts the bandits, the brutes, on guard. Those that don't have dark vision. But when nighttime rolls around, she puts others in charge.
Keep it dark.
Or maybe we should hit it in the morning.
Before they all leave.
But we want to catch people while they're still in the mansion. And then if we do come across people, then what? Like,
Well, the
are we
mansion
trying
had,
to
like,
run
a
away as a big
courtyard,
group?
didn't it?
It did.
Because
What was that?
we could do,
Yeah, it had you guys. There was like a sort of a garden in the back.
what we could do is find a place like somewhere around the mansion, camp there, and watch people as they leave in the morning.
Maybe.
I like this as like a scout mission. I
Uh,
don't know if we could go in guns a blazing, but if we're camping nearby,
here's a question.
Mhm.
Do we, since we're in the map shop, right?
Yeah.
Sure, there's a lot of like stuff destroyed, but if with some luck, could we try and find, if we're looking specifically, maybe like a pair of binoculars or something? Is that a thing?
Ooh. Give me a flat D20 check.
Sure. Come on!
There are binoculars, but they are broken.
Dang it.
Could
Well-
I try to fix one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to take another 10 minutes and give me a crafting check.
Oh, it was so close.
Yeah, let me just double check. Repair. Let's see. It's usually the DC to craft an item in the first place. And binoculars, binocs, are not a weapon
Listed.
item, yeah. So, I assume it'd be something like a telescope or something along those lines.
I thought spyglass was an item.
Spyglass. I think that's what it's listed as. Yeah. So basic spyglass is level 0. So yeah, that is a success. So you're able to restore 5 hit points to the item, and it appears to be functional once more.
All right.
So this
Just don't drop
spyglass.
it.
So go ahead, you guys. Somebody can add a spyglass to their inventory. This lets you see 8 times farther than normal.
Holy crap.
ooh,
That's farther than I thought it was going to be. Good lord.
who wants to add it?
Either, I would say
Who's
either
got back?
Oliver or Gentry, since they're our best scouts.
Yeah.
So glad somebody said one of them and not me, lest I become the party navigator just due to my high perception and survival.
That's so fair, though.
Bring me the pirate's ship.
Unless Gentry has a hankering, I mean, Oliver will gladly take it. I mean, it's natural for him. He offered the compass just because he knew someone with more practice skills would be good with it, but...
I follow at your lead.
Alrighty. I'll add a spyglass. Woohoo! We did a
No,
thing!
I do have a torch, and I have a flint and steel, and I have alcohol in case we need to light said torch or drink from the flask. But just bringing that awareness.
Fair enough.
All right. So are you guys setting out for the mayor's manor?
I think so.
Maybe a place nearby, yeah.
Okay. And you guys are just
Bare
trying to like
minimum.
sort of spy on it?
Yeah. My
Kinda like
idea that I
the-
brought up was, to camp somewhere where we can see it, and then in the morning we can watch how many people and what kind of people come out of the building.
Okay. Well, let's have another stealth check as you guys move as a unit, leaving the Fairweather twins behind.
I think Oliver offers good old hug to Perry and asks her to leave
Pepper.
one for Pepper, of course.
Yeah.
Harry
Perry's
will
actually
shake
the
They say
boy.
friends. Oh, Perry's the boy?
Yep.
I had them backwards for
Perri.
some reason in my head.
Yeah.
Whoops. Awkward.
It's all good. I mean, most people don't do it, but
I mean, Oliver would know. It's my brain that was dumb.
no, it's all good. I get you.
Okay, well then, yeah, still same thing though. Like offers it to Pepper and asks to get one to Perry, and then bids adieu.
Okay. She wishes you luck on your mission.
Stay
And
hidden.
so go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Alrighty. Boink. I missed.
Okay. With Oliver's keen ability to move silently, you move swiftly through the town. This does eat up time, so I'm going to move us 40 minutes forward. It is beginning to grow dark. Some of
Yep.
you
Except for me.
might be struggling to see at this point.
Yep, definitely to that point.
Now I'm going to place you guys on the map, but you don't necessarily have to be where I place you. And you aren't necessarily where I place you. This is just so that you can see stuff. And let's add Abigail. Now, as you approach, go ahead and give me a perception check.
From everyone?
Sounds good.
Anybody who wants, probably the person, whoever's using the spyglass.
Alrighty.
Frick. Alrighty.
We lost entry.
Unless you guys want to get closer. Thank you for reminding me, Zach. Sorry, old man. Took me a while to catch up.
Hidden or anything or no?
Yeah, go ahead and make it hidden.
Blind it is.
Okay. The only forces you see, and you do notice that the windows have been boarded up, they've been barricaded, they've been blocked, and you only see two figures seeming to serve as the guards. It is a pair of the same types of creatures, but they resemble humanoid hyenas. Do you have low light vision or anything?
Myself?
Yeah.
How do I check that on...
I think I'm the only one with dark vision. But I don't
Where would
know.
it be listed?
Yeah, where would it be listed? Because I would figure it'd be
where's
on
yours
like the
listed?
main page here.
Yeah, shouldn't it be under senses, like with perception?
Is that where you have yours? You don't have anything. Where does Aurora have her
Aurora,
dark...
where is
Aurora
yours?
has
Yeah.
dark vision under her senses, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, so I don't. Weird.
Okay, that is kind of weird. Yeah, so the most you can make out is they have a vaguely dog-like shape and to their body and a hunch to their posture. One remains in place beside the front doors here, while the other periodically patrols, traveling back to the sort of courtyard out back.
Okay. I mean, he'll just kind of quietly share any information he has just to the rest of the group, pretty much in that exact manner.
I mean, it's not really surprising that they have other beast folk with them.
Fair
And
enough.
You guys are in a building that was torn apart, but provides enough cover for you to reside within it.
So
Not
this is
sure
what we
all-
see when we first get there, or this is like close to like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or something like that.
Oh goodness.
What's up?
No, the 3 or 4 a.m. part.
Only
Only
because we said early morning. Yeah.
this is 1909. We're still on the world clock. It is still accurate.
10-4. Okay. So we see monster thing. They don't see us yet. Are we just observing
Yeah.
team? Okay.
Well, what do you
So,
guys?
what
Is your
should we
intent
do?
to simply rest here for the night? If so, we can advance to the morning.
That was my idea for this plan, was that we stake out this place and use
Overnight.
our, like, what most people do, like, watch shifts as just someone maintaining vision on the house.
Okay.
And taking notes in the journal, maybe, of what we see.
Yep. Yeah. Don't forget, you guys do have several journals that you are able to write in. You have both the party notes, the treasure trove, and the bestiary.
Yes. Yes. But I meant the journal gifts that the
Yes.
Fairweathers
Yep.
gave to.
Your waterproof journal as well,
Yes.
which is now canonically where all your characters are writing this information.
Yes. Our party notes are being
I'm okay
written
with
in
this.
this journal gift.
So, all right. If that is the case, if you guys have nothing else you want to do, I'm going to advance us to dawn.
Alrighty.
As you advance us, any idea maybe you're willing to share what the different shifts actually saw?
If you guys are going to be taking shifts, I will let each other person make a secret perception check to see if they
Yes.
saw anything more than what Oliver did.
So everyone
Let's
but
do it.
Oliver, basically.
Yeah, Oliver
Gotcha.
essentially
Yeah.
had his shift.
Got it.
Yay! I would love to do that.
Okay.
It makes it part of the game.
So blind GM roll for all of them. Oh,
Blind
awkward.
GM roll for all of them.
Oh, blind Jim! Dang it!
It's all right.
I just clicked the perception button.
I'm just gonna say you don't notice anything more than what Oliver already did.
Sounds good. You'd think my eyes would be better, but alas.
Okay, Silas. What's your vision like? Do you have low light or anything?
Not at all.
Not
I
at
am
all.
a regular person.
Okay. So due to the growing darkness, you can't make out any details about these creatures. But what you do know at one point is the figure that is patrolling goes to the back and is carrying a bucket of something. And the figure takes a bucket and tosses it over back. There's like a sort of wall back there, and he lobs it over. The contents of the bucket. But that is all that you notice with your limited vision. With that, a new day dawns. It is 5 in the morning when the sun rises. People can go ahead and reset, like do any healing that they still need from resting, reset spells, stuff like that. That all comes back. But it is the first light starts poking over at 5. Is this when you guys want to move? Or do you want to wait a little bit longer?
Are we able to do another perception check to be able to see who's starting to exit? I think the whole point was to be like who's being forced to the fields, who's not, who's on guard, who's not.
Well, you don't see anybody yet, but if you guys want to wait longer, you can.
That was Harry's idea.
Okay. So, it takes about another hour. And during this hour, I'll let one person make another perception check to try to discern stuff about the current guards.
I think
What's the part?
people with
Who is
low
that?
light or better should still probably be the one, because I imagine it's still dark enough.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Even though Silas is,
I think that's just Aurora.
yeah, even though Silas' perception
Yeah.
modifiers wild. All right.
The power being a wisdom-based class.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
So go ahead and give me a secret perception check.
Yes, I was able to click secret this time. A blind GM roll or a
blind
private
GM roll.
Thank you.
Private is one that you and I can both see, but others cannot.
10-4.
Unfortunately, the only thing you can make out is that these guards are armed with what appear to be short bows and battle axes.
Ooh. That means if I beat one up, I might get a battle axe. Just thinking thoughts.
But so an hour moves forward.
That's what Aurora took out of it. She's like, if we win, those are mine. No.
I can have
The
axes.
dogmen that are carrying weapons.
Yes. As the hour draws close to 6, figures began to approach the manor. You recognize some of the figures looking similar to the thugs that you've already defeated. As well as some of the ogrekin that you've encountered. But you also see, amongst their number, full-blooded ogres. These towering individuals wade through their companions, pushing them out of the way with contemptible ease.
Oh dear.
As they arrive, the dog-like figures open the doors and bark orders inside that you aren't close enough to hear. Farmers, civilians, other people from town, and maybe a few from beyond, begin to file out, moving in small groups that either travel with a single ogre, sort of like presiding over them, or with 2 or 3 ruffians or thugs.
Can any of us?
After about 30 minutes, it seems to be complete, and the dog-like individuals disappear with the crowd, leaving behind a pair of ogrekin thugs. In the light of the day, you see one of them fill up a bucket with dismembered limbs and viscera that he walks to the back and throws over the garden wall.
Is that someone's dinner? Sorry, 2 questions.
Yikes.
One, when we saw the group of people walk out, could anyone identify any of the people we're looking for in that work group, or the different work groups with the different guards? We'll be able to see.
Somebody can go ahead and attempt another perception check.
I'm specifically wondering if I saw Rao.
I guess
So,
we have a few
happy to-
people we're looking for. Technically, Oliver
Right.
has found his 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So now he's trying to help find whoever it is you're looking for. And this is towards the group as a whole.
Aurora, you do not see anybody.
Oh,
That
do
you
I need
recognize.
to expend a hero point to,
If you would like
see if
to,
I can see better?
if you would like, I can roll that for you.
Yes,
Okay.
do it.
No, nobody.
Okay.
It's people just get lost too quickly in the sea of faces.
Okay. I get new hero points next game, right? Or
Correct.
is that it for this?
Nope.
Okay. Forever.
Next session is more hero points. The 2 Ogrekin thugs have been left behind, guarding whoever's left inside the house. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh. Were the limbs the dinner for zombies?
Perhaps.
My concern is where the limbs are coming from. I don't care where they're going.
But
There's a
I
whole
only
slew
care.
of people from inside.
My only fear was if it was like, if you have a bunch of chickens and you throw chicken seed and then the chickens go, ah, and then like run towards the seed.
Mhm.
That was my concern. Like
Mm.
he threw limbs and the zombies are like, yeah, and then run. So that was why I asked.
They've got a bunch of zombies in a pen.
Well, we've confirmed that they are holding a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
And so if we were wanting to get inside, now that most of the people are gone, this would be it. However, I don't know how easily we could get inside without having to deal with the guards.
Fight
And
two
whether we
ogres.
knock them out or kill them, the other ones are going to know someone has been through here.
Yeah.
Yes.
There comes a risk if we do it now, essentially, where when they come back in the evening, they decide maybe not here. Or
I
some sort of recourse.
thought in game was at least just see what's going on so we can come up with a plan. But
Yeah.
if the plan is to get in there while
Harry's
people are
original
gone,
idea was just to see.
is
Yeah,
the
this
goal
is-
to be in the manor or to liberate people from the manor? That would help.
It is
I would
all up to
s-
you guys.
I would say the end goal is obviously to liberate the people from it. But I think just coming here initially, I think what Harry means is like our initial goal was just to take a look, see what we're up against.
Yeah. Because I don't think we're capable of taking on multiple ogres, dogmen, and gangsters.
Yeah, how many? So you said this was like a 30-minute endeavor.
Mhm.
How many people are we talking about that came out of the manor? Both friendly and or enemy.
Well, the enemies weren't in the manor. They arrived to it. So in the manor, you would hazard a guess probably around 50 to 60. The people that
Mostly
came to
friendly individuals.
yeah, those were
Interesting.
civilians in the manor. The people that came and picked them up, you identified 2 ogres and then like a dozen or so others.
Okay.
And this was to collect the people who are required to stay in the manor, to take them to their farm post or their duties or roles. And it's also very clear some people maybe lost some limbs overnight.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the longer we take, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Doing
what do
the
we want to
best,
do?
Recalling the best mental map, that hole that we used to sneak into the city, how far away is that from the manor?
Well, if we go and look at
Yeah.
Weskerville,
If we go back to the map. Because,
You-
we can't just go in and free a bunch of people without a plan of where to take them.
I think you guys came in
Yep.
around here,
That sounds
Alright.
right.
and this is the square in which we are currently located.
It's only like 5
I mean,
feet. We can
yeah.
make that. Just a bold sprint.
Step.
I mean, the couple city
I think the
blocks,
building makes it rough terrain, though. The building makes it
Yeah,
rough
it's 10
terrain.
feet. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, we could, but that's also the issue. If there are people still in there, we could sneak them out of the city, but then also the people who come back will know there's people missing.
And people are being
Yeah.
put to work outside the city.
Yep.
If it would be dope if we could, someone could stealth in, drop a note, a really nice, well-written note, be like, "We're trying to liberate you, but we're trying to figure it out," and then we run away and come up with a plan. that
Well,
may be a lot of work.
I kinda can do that.
Oh.
With some of my Jedi magics, I can send people mental messages,
Yeah,
and I can also. I don't like to do it, but I can turn into a
Telepathy.
small animal to get closer.
Ooh.
Now, to be fair, the message
You have to write a
cantrip,
note.
like most spells, you need. I
To
think you
see
need
a
line of
creature, yeah.
effect. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have to turn into a small creature to get close enough to see someone, and then I can shoot them a message. But of course, messages also, I can use this to have a short conversation with them.
Ooh.
But
So part of me wonders if we should stealth away, hide. We know about what time they return, maybe, because we've done some observation. And then either if you want to send a mental note, we could turn you into a mouse. Or if you want to send an actual note, we could. Don't you have the ability to teleproject stuff? Like a paper airplane of some sort?
yeah,
Just yeet a paper airplane.
Yeet the paper.
I could also
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
just on paper
But then,
into a room.
if that's a physical note, and so the guards would be able to see and read that as well.
Yep.
If
That
so
gets found.
Which is
reading
why-
minds it is, but we want to stay safe until the people are back to then deliver them said mental note. Thoughts? Or are y'all ready to just run in there and beat some ogres? Because we can. We're level 1.
I guess we could take this time to us go over to check out the other area we were wanting to, and then come back towards the evening, and I can try to send someone a message as they're filing into the house.
Wouldn't
I like
hurt.
this. It doesn't hurt. It's gonna take some stealth rolls.
Question.
Mhm. Go for it.
How much, knowing if they're making their way in, stuff like that, how much time would he have to message someone like that? Like, could he get a decent bit of information back so that they could give him like a response? So that if we wanted to ask maybe like 1 or 2 questions,
Yeah, with like
We could
how
maybe
long
get
it
something,
takes them
or-
to shuffle into the building.
Now, the issue that would come to my mind is that if you just do this to somebody randomly, they're kind of gonna
Freak out.
a little bit, yeah. And if the people that are maintaining everything see people acting like that, no telling what they might do.
That was why I was hoping we recognized someone.
This isn't something Harry would do, but I just had the funny thought of like
Oh,
I
no.
send a mental message to one of
To
the
the
guards,
ogres. Yeah.
well, to one of the guards to be like, "I am your conscience. You should kill the other ogres."
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Or
I
Do you
don't.
want
like,
do you want to try that?
I mean, we could try that
I'm
whenever the
down.
ogres get back.
Oh,
They're
Man,
sitting in
we
front
do
of
it
the
then
gate.
though. That's gonna start an all-out like problem.
It should be an intimidation check, or it's like this is a message from Ruth inside your
Well,
head.
now I got my old man voice. I don't know how intimidating I can be to an ogre.
Just
But-
tell them that you're an old ogre.
So, I
Someone
mean-
battle hardened. No.
Tell your mama jokes.
So, I mean, just to illustrate, the ogre kin are currently there.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you want to zap one of them with a message, you can.
Do you guys think we should try it?
Any thoughts, Decaf?
Let's see what
And-
happens.
I'm down to roll a society check to figure out what ogres are afraid of.
Well, I mean, these are half ogres, so I don't know if something like that would
Oh.
really apply.
Yeah, they
to
are-
them.
Oh, they're the
These are the
ogre
ogre
kin,
kin,
not the
yep.
ogres. Gotcha.
Misshapen
Okay.
and hideous, but
They're basically hunchback.
So
yeah.
okay,
They
Princess-
they all have varying deformities, but they all like almost
Mhm.
uniformly have some sort of like there's something wrong with them.
I'm thinking of that time in Princess Bride towards the end where they were like, not to the death, to
the
yeah, to the pain, like that kind of energy where like babies are crying because they saw your face, kind of energy, which is so mean, but like, yeah,
Yeah,
that was the point.
it varies between them. Another good sounding point is just like any horror movie that has like the inbred hillbilly clan.
Yeah, the Hills of Oz.
Yep, or
Oh, no.
Wrong Turn. Yeah.
Not calling them the elephant man. Oh,
But all right, Zach, go ahead.
Alright.
So message has a range of 120 feet. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
you guys are probably. That feels like you could be within range of from wherever you're hiding. What are you gonna say? And then I'll tell you what you're gonna roll.
All right. I guess I'm gonna pick
and
the
pick
one that's
The one that's moving in between, because this one's
Yeah.
just standing at the door. This one is like patrolling.
yeah.
Okay. So
For some
you're-
reason, picking the one that's wandering feels better. But
Okay.
let's see. I'm gonna zap him, and I'm going to say something along the lines of, "I am your inner conscience, and you need to do the right thing and start helping to set people free."
The ogrekin snaps his head up and looks around wildly, unsure of where this voice came from. And as he looks around, his eye maybe lingers in the direction of you. And as it does, we will call an end to tonight's session. Thank you, everybody
Alrighty.
that came out to watch the stream or are watching it in the future. This day marks my sort of promise to try to start getting stuff back on YouTube. So should hopefully be seeing it on there soon. We will hopefully be back 2 Saturdays from now, which will be the 10th,
10th?
if everybody's good for it. But
Yeah. that
if
should
not,
be.
we'll see you sometime after that. So, until then, stay safe, be good, we'll see you next time.
Night stream.
Bye-bye.